What is up, guys? Happy Thursday. Today we are taking a look at the closed beta for the new social media platform that is built for gamers. I am talking about CrouchJump.com. Let's check it out. Now, as we get into today's video, I want to get a couple things out of the way. First and foremost, if you are new here, welcome. They call me Felix, and hopefully you enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn those notification bells on, because for the entire month of September, every Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live streaming some games, different games, Destiny 2, Warzone, Fall Guys, who knows? We're just going to be playing a lot of different games, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Now, the other thing I want to get out of the way is this. These opinions are my own. I am in no way affiliated with CrouchJump.com, nor did they pay me to make this video or anything like that. You are getting a genuine review and kind of an overall synopsis of how this site works and the intentions of this site. So know that we are getting a genuine review here. I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and ugly of this site. But without further ado, let's jump into this and check this bad boy out. Now, when you first log into CrouchJump.com, you are greeted with an amazing user interface. It is kind of like Discord, Facebook, and Reddit had a baby, and then it synced with your Google Calendar, if that makes sense. It has the feel and features of all of these sites kind of built into one to help you with one major goal. That is exposure. It kind of allows the site to network for you for those new content creators and content creators that are not the best at networking. At the end of the day, people want to focus on creating good content and getting lots of it out there versus taking the time to really network and put yourself out there as a brand. So this is going to really help those kind of bridge that gap of networking as well as discoverability, because the way that this site's algorithms work, and we will go over everything. I'd like to start off over here with your basic profile. Of course, you have your banner image and you have your profile pictures, but right here you have your profile rank. Now, this has a point reward system built in, which is kind of the Reddit feel, to really reward good content and interacting with good content, thus filling that networking gap. By you reacting to good content, it is going to show that content to other people that have similar interest. So it's kind of giving you exposure and networking for you through you putting out good content. And as a content creator myself, that solves a very large problem. It allows me to focus on what to put out, not only what to put out, but focusing on putting things out and allowing those things to generate traffic for my content. So this is a very good concept, in my opinion, on how everything works. Now, speaking of those points, we'll go over the leaderboards real quick. Now, as you can see here, we have the leaderboard with very high points. I've been in here for the better half of a week now in the closed beta. I was lucky enough to be one of the first groups in here to kind of see how it works, feel the bugs out, and get those reported, so that way everyone in the open beta, which launched yesterday, to really have a good experience. And I feel that the first 100 that were in here really worked collectively to kind of get all the bugs worked out, everything put together, so that way everyone else has a really good experience. So I want to give a shout out to the first 100 of us that were allowed on the platform. I think everyone worked really well together, and we figured out a lot of things, which is going to make the open beta a lot better experience for everyone out there. So now, how the leaderboard works, if you go to your profile here, you can come down here to check on your points. Just click on the points here, and it'll tell you the points. You're rewarded for doing things like, I got 50 points for liking posts, which then helps whoever posted that get exposure for someone else. You can also lose points by leaving conversations, leaving groups, not doing certain things. And then you can also earn badges as well. So that's kind of like a Steam element as far as people who like to, collect badges and really display their achievements. So that is a very cool thing. Think of it as like a Reddit. You're upvoting good content and you're downvoting bad content, and that you're not really downvoting or discrediting someone's content. You're saying that this content is shown to specific people, and if it resonates with those people, it will be rewarded, and if it doesn't, then it'll just be downvoted, just like Reddit, how that works. So I really like that it encourages content to be shown to relevant audiences. Now, the cool thing about audiences, that's going to bring me into our groups. Now, these are probably my favorite feature of this website so far. Groups allow communities to come together under common interests, because in this site they have pages and groups, and we're going to go over the differences of the two. So in the groups, this allows people to come together under a common interest. Now, I am running a few groups. I am running the Division 2 group. I am also running the Destiny 2 group, which is slowly growing a lot quicker than the other groups. Now, this is the coolest part, and I really have to thank Sir Ghost, who is also lucky enough to be one of the first 100 in here, and Matthew, who is also one of the first 100 in here. This is going to demonstrate exactly what these groups are capable of doing. Now, I posted this video in here, the part 1 of the Beyond Light vaulting, and Matthew checked it out and was like, hey, I haven't done this quest. I need some help with this. And Ghost was able to jump in here under this in the group. So this isn't on timelines, this isn't on anything. This is all 100% relevant to Destiny 2. Matthew's like, hey man, I need some help getting this exotic before. And then Sir Ghost was like, hey man, I can help you with that. And the cool thing about that is these two people would have never come into contact with each other in time and space and the vastness of the internet. They would have both not been able to do that. But through this, they've been able to connect with other people that are playing the game in real time. So it's the power of this. Like I said, it creates that networking. Think of it like a Discord, but you're able to explore a little more, and everything you do related to Destiny 2 in this group will be shown to everyone else who only cares about Destiny 2. So it's just an amazing, powerful feature. And on top of that, the discoverability for other content creators that want to put out, any type of content regarding a certain topic. It is absolutely powerful, and I am really excited about this. The groups. Now, again, there's a difference between the groups and the pages. Now, the pages, I personally am not a fan of the pages because it's kind of a less glorified group. It's a less interactable thing than a group. So the pages are just like Facebook pages. You like the page, and you get alerts from everything that's posted on the page. Now, I do have a page that I created because, again, you get rewarded for contributing. So I did create the Felix and Friends page. I'm going to kind of use that as an announcement for channel changes. When the new podcast launches on Spotify, we will go over that in a different video, but things of that nature I will be posting on there, and you will be alerted to all the activity on the pages. So that's kind of how that works. Also, back to the groups real quick. As you can see, a lot of the groups that are created are for individual games, and that will lead me to the gaming section. Now, the coolest feature of the gaming section is this is another section that promotes heavy networking for you. Now, meaning, let's say I want to play some Diablo 3. This will show you other members of the site that are playing Diablo 3, the platform they are playing on, as well as their play type. So just say, like I said, Diablo 3, I got people here. You fill out, when you join a game, to follow a game, it'll ask you your preferences, meaning it'll ask you for your gamer tag or your Xbox tag or whatever platform you're on. It'll also ask you which platform you're on, and it will also ask you your play style. Now, for example, here in Diablo 3, I'm just a casual guy that plays on PC here and there, and this is how you can get a hold of me on there, and it'll show you other people that play this game along with their questionnaire that they filled out. And the cool thing is, from right here, you can just add them directly to in the game. You can just add them because you have all of their information right there, so you can see who's online, meet new people that are playing the same games as you right there instantaneously. So that is like a Discord, like you want to look for someone to play with, but then this is also, like I said, a way to network for you, and you can just grow your network right then and there with your common interest of that game. And that, again, is one of the most powerful things that you can do. Now, to wrap this up for the sake of time, we are going to look at the API features of this site, meaning the things that you can tie into to make your experience even better. So, of course, you can tie in your personal website, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Steam, everything. You can connect everything gaming related to this site. Here's the actual integrations. I haven't gone through and done all of them. We will go through that here in just a second. You can add all of these things, and when you link them in here, it will actually take all that information via the API and put it on your timeline, thus showing it to everyone else. So if I post a tweet about, hey, going live on here, it will actually post it to my timeline, and then people who you follow you on here and new people that you have just met through the different ways that I've shown you are going to see that you're live and give you an extra set of eyeballs on your stream or on your videos. And the cool thing is they don't have to leave the site to help you. If they're on here and they're doing something, or they're trying to network themselves to grow their own branding or get their name out there, and they have you up, it will actually pop up and it will actually count as a view or watch time or anything that you're trying to do while they're doing what they're doing. So it's not that like they have to drop what they're doing to support you. They can continue to do what they're doing and support you at the same time. It is actually another really powerful tool. Now that we've talked about, all of the positives and stuff like that, not everything is positive. This is still in beta. It was in closed beta when I got in there, and it is in open beta now, which you can go sign up and wait your turn to get in. I do want to go over some of the negatives and some of the problems that I've run into. Luckily, because of that closed beta period, a lot of it has been handled. So I am happy to say that they are listening to the community. They are getting things fixed as quickly as possible. Now, when it comes to APIs, some of this stuff is out of the developer's hands. It is all on the platform in which they're trying to integrate with hands, which is really cool. This was accessible for me because I was one of the top 100, and I think some of the open beta will have this button right here, but this will allow you to not only let them know what's going on if there's a problem or anything like that, but it also will give you the opportunity to say, hey, you know what would work really well here? And some of the things that I've suggested have actually shown up on the site already. So big props to John and his development team there for listening to people and kind of saying, you know what, this makes sense. Let's get it into production, get it on the site, see how it works. So big shout out to those guys. They are listening. They are very active in their Discord and in the community because they are streamers themselves. So they kind of understand how that sort of thing works. So the biggest problems that I ran into were in API based, meaning Twitch didn't want to connect, but obviously I got it. YouTube didn't want to connect. I got it. Everything on here is connected. My Twitter is connected. So whenever I tweet or anything like that, it will show up on the feed. And again, based on like that Reddit base, the more people that interact with it, the more points I get, the more content will be shown to people of interest. It's going to be a very powerful tool, and I'm really excited about it. I showed you the power of the groups, people connecting in those groups. Right here, look, this just let me know that Matthew 40 minutes ago connected his Twitch. So I know that in the future, Matthew is going to be streaming, which actually leads me to the last feature here that I want to cover because this is amazing. So this syncs to your calendar, your event calendar. Now, if you remember, when you first land into your sign-in page, this is where you land right here. And you will have your event calendar right here, and all of the events that you create are going to show up on people who's following you this calendar. So if I say I want to create a stream on the 18th, I can go to my event calendar and it's also got access everywhere. Like I said, everything is accessible from any single point of this website. Now, here's all the events that I've been invited to or I follow people on. Gamescom 2021 is on here. And if I want to create an event for myself, say, you know what, I'm streaming every Friday for the month of September, I can come in here and create my own events. Bam, create an event. This is going to be a charity or a convention, a co-play, or look right there. I'm just streaming on Friday, on every Friday. You create the title, you create everything, you do your little synopsis of what it is. You also do your event and your banner if you want, all that good stuff. And it will actually sync to everyone who follows me's calendar. So it's another access point to be in front of the people. Let them know what you're doing. Let them know what's happening. Like, for example, I was posting a thing about Taco Tuesday yesterday. You know, I created this post in the group for Destiny fans. And here's another cool thing. Right from your homepage, you can post updates to every single thing that you are in. Groups, your pages, your favorites, everything. You can just post everything right here from your homepage. It is absolutely amazing. I don't want to take up too much of this time. My final overview of this site is it has sky's the limit potential. The core concepts for gamers and streamers and content creators are here. You want to be able to network, you want to be able to promote your content, and you want to be able to just play some games with good people and get to know new people. So this really hits all of those. And the only thing that worries me is the API stuff. And again, that is out of their hands. Once this platform gets going and they make these relationships with YouTube and Twitch and all that, those problems are solved. And there's nothing really slowing it down after that. I really see some positive things here. Like I said, we went over the negatives. Most of it is out of their hands, but they are putting together they're putting a lot of work into this, and it looks really good. So make sure you guys head over to CrouchJump.com and sign up for your beta access. They are randomly given, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are randomly given. That's going to be my opinion there, I guess, is that they are randomly given. So get in there, get signed up. Have fun in here, poke around. It's another tool, another avenue to get your stuff out there. So it's definitely worth a shot. Anything that is going to better your channel or better your content, it is worth doing. And that's really going to be it, you guys. I'm excited to see you guys on Friday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Think we're going to be playing some Destiny 2, doing some PvP or some Warzone. So one of the two. Maybe someone can talk me into Fall Guys. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Thank you guys for checking it out. For all the clothing and gear, go to intotheam.com/Felix for 10% off. And you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you Friday.